I don't feel like we are friends. I will tell you how it is. This is how I feel in my mind. Look, how you feel in your mind can be a seed that can damage or crush, that relationship. All right. I want us to have a difficult conversation. you know, I've realized that a lot of times we want to express ourselves. So there are two extremes here. You have something very pressing in your heart to share with someone, and this can be very, very personal. You've gauged the person's emotions. You feel like this will be a very hard talk, but we must still be able to look ourselves in the eye, eyeball to eyeball, and say, bro, that thing is not good. All right. So how do you have difficult conversations without you breaking the person? It's simple. There is a skill. All right. There is a skill. There is a how to have difficult conversations without breaking the other person. Difficult conversations could cut across you, talking to a colleague at work, a teammate, a friend who has crossed the line, or even your boss. All right. Sometimes you want to have a difficult conversation with someone up the ladder. All right. That you are, on the ladder doesn't mean you can't have difficult conversations. There are things you must note, in having difficult conversations. First thing, before I even start giving tips, is that it's not about what you say per se. It is about how what you say is being said. The first thing you must pay attention to is your motive. Your motive. Why am I saying this thing? If it is for you to win, all right, the conversation, or for you to if it's for you to prove a point, all right, or for you to vent, don't have that conversation at that time. You are hurting. When you are hurting, the time of hurt is not a good time to have a difficult conversation. What will happen to you in that moment is that you will leak and you will transfer the aggression. You will transfer the hurt. You want the person to feel the way you are feeling, so you will transfer the hurt. So if it's a time when you're hurting, hard conversations are not a medium for you to vent. All right, so you don't vent. All right, and it's not an argument that you want to win. So first thing, check your heart. All right, you want to be sure that you are speaking, all right, from a heart that is void of offense, a heart that is clear of hurt. That's the first and very, very important thing, for you to note. The second thing that comes to mind about having a difficult conversation is use the I statement. All right. An example of let me say you have a colleague that is sloppy or slow. You don't say, dude, you are sloppy. All right. You're sluggish. You're careless. Why don't say, I'm having a concern that things, slip through in your hands easily, and I'm just thinking, how can I be of help, to ensure that you have a good grip on tasks or assignments committed to you. Number one, what that shows is that you empathize with the person. You are speaking to the subject matter in that the person is not careful, all right, but you're not hurting, you're not breaking that person. I don't feel like we are friends. I will tell you how it is. This is how I feel in my mind. Look, how you feel in your mind can be a seed that can damage or crush, that relationship. Be involved in the person's journey to being a better person. Show them that in album this about you. This goes to boss, to subordinates, team heads to team members, and team members to boss. All right, or team lead. Irrespective, husband to wife, wife to husband, father to children, children to father, parents to children, irrespective all right, Daddy, I observed that this. Is there any way I can be of help? If you've thought of a way of being of help, put a recommendation forward. And the very fourth thing that comes to mind right now is you stay calm, don't cold. All right, you say the truth, all right, without weaponizing it. That's what it means to stay calm and not cold. You say the truth, you are saying the truth, but you're not weaponizing it to crush or to damage the person. All right, your goal is not to damage the person. What you want to see is that person becoming a better version of themselves. All right, so you don't weaponize the truth. You say the truth in love. You see that's how to have a difficult conversation, and it's as simple as that. So hard conversations should not lead to a breakup in a relationship. Rather, it should be a springboard, all right? It should give it redirection for how that relationship can be better. All right. From my heart to yours, all right? If you know someone that you need to have a hard conversation with right now, gently, if I just want to slide into the person's DM and drop this video for them, let me know if you've ever experienced, someone having you want to have a hard conversation with somebody and you just didn't know how to go about it. Let me know if this video helps you in any way. All right, till I come your way next time. All right, stay sharp, stay jiggy.